It's our favorite time of year. It's Blueberry Arts Festival.
Yay!
I am here with the lovely Kathleen, who is the Executive Director of the Ketchikan Area Arts and Humanities Council, and we are at the 46th Annual Blueberry Arts Festival.
Yay, I'm so excited.
We are standing at the corner of Mission in Maine, and boy, do we have a crowd, Kathleen.
Do we have a crowd? This is crazy.
This is awesome.
We're so happy that everybody has made it out today and is celebrating, is happy. It's just a lot of fun.
Now, this year's Blueberry Arts Festival is different than prior years. It is more spread out.
Yeah.
Why was that decision made, and how's it going?
Yeah, well, let me start at the beginning. It's the 46th Annual Blueberry Arts Festival. For 45 years, since the beginning, it's been up at the State Building parking garage and in the Methodist Church parking lot. And when we had that little pandemic there in 2020, we didn't have Blueberry Arts Festival.
And it wasn't such that little pandemic, so that makes sense.
Yeah. So then as we started approaching our 46th Annual Blueberry Arts Festival, we knew that we wanted to be sure to be able to have the festival. So we made a mitigation plan where we moved the festival down into the streets. We spread everybody out so everybody has a little bit more room. We actually have fewer booths, although it doesn't feel like we do, but we have fewer booths and more space. And so that's that's why we're able to do it this year, and we're so glad that we are.
Now, I understand there's also a COVID element to today. You have the COVID station. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, we have two things going on. We have the free blueberry vaccine clinic, and that is a clinic over at the Episcopal Church parking lot, and those are free vaccines. All 3 vaccines are being given out like crazy today. People are taking vaccines like nobody's business.
That's awesome.
Yes, it's very cool. And that was sponsored by the Greater Ketchikan Chamber of Commerce through a grant from the Alaska Chamber of Commerce. So good on the Chamber for making that happen. So we have that going on, and then we have COVID. And COVID is on the main stage, and the main stage is where we have all the music, and it's been sponsored by KPU for, I think, going on 10 years.
Wow.
So we're so excited to have the main stage going, and COVID is our chance to raise money for local businesses who were especially hard hit by the pandemic. So we're going to take all that money that we raised today, and we're going to split it up between all the businesses that apply. And the sponsors of COVID are CHAR and the Chamber of Commerce.
Wonderful. I really appreciate how you've taken an event like this and made it all about the community in so many ways of just giving back and being able to participate and contribute. That's really wonderful.
Oh, thank you for saying that. We thought really hard about this, and we wanted it to be something really special. And I think everybody in Ketchikan has felt a lot of disconnect from each other and separated and not being able to talk to each other. And so we were hoping the Blueberry Arts Festival would be a chance for people to come together and remember why this town is so amazing and beautiful and why we love each other. And so I see that happening.
There's so much love. I can feel the love.
I can feel the love.
Coming from the crowd.
Yes. So we're really, really happy that's going on.
So tell me, it's not even just this event. You have several events going on throughout the weekend, kicking off from yesterday, going into tomorrow. So why don't you tell me a little bit about those events that you have in store? Yeah,
so well, yesterday we had the Pet Doll and Mask Parade. We're being really conscious of young people who can't get vaccinated. So we had a mask parade for the young people outside. And then we had our best blueberry dish contest, and we do have a winner on that.
Can you tell me who the winner is?
I could if only I could remember.
Okay, all right.
So I've slept between when that happened and today, so I apologize, I don't remember. And then the Blueberry Art Festival art exhibit is up at the Main Street Gallery. That was all yesterday. Today we have all the booths downtown.
How many booths do you have this year?
I think we're about at 108 booths.
Wow.
Usually we have 180 booths.
That's okay. It feels like 180.
It does feel like 180. Yeah. I really like the way we're doing it this year, so I'm excited about the setup. And then tomorrow, we have the handmade human-powered blueberry boat race in Thomas Basin, so that's always a total hoot. and one of my favorite events actually of this festival. One of the prizes is voted the vessel most likely to sink, and that's always my favorite prize. And then immediately following at 3:30 is the Richard Brodigan, Dick Whitaker, Lillian Ferencz Poetry Slam and K-Town Ghost Story Contest. I think I got them all in there. And that happens at the New York Cafe, and it's a lot of fun. So 3 days of fun.
Okay, now let me ask you, looking forward to next year, I mean,
Yes.
we're in the middle of this year's Blueberry Arts Festival.
Yes.
But looking forward to next year, do you foresee a layout like this happening again? Are you liking how this is happening?
Oh my gosh, I love how this is happening. What this has allowed for our town, the accessibility for everyone to attend the Blueberry Arts Festival. It hasn't been that way in the past because that hill has prevented so many people from getting there. You can't have a wheelchair on that hill. So with this layout, we're able to provide a flat surface for wheelchairs, for mobility challenged people. The accessibility is a game changer in my mind for the Blueberry Arts Festival. So I would very much like to keep it here for next year.
Wonderful. Well, community, there's art, there's food, there's music, there's even ghost stories, and there's boats. What more could you ask for?
What more could you ask for?
Ketchikan?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Kathleen.
Thank you, and thank you for all you do for the community. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
I'm here with Ryan from the Beachcomber. Ryan, what do we got going on here?
We got a little bit of what kind of inventory you might find in our store.
Yeah.
My dad, Billy Krantz, he owns the Beachcomber. Born and raised local. He's had it open for about 5 years now.
Okay.
We're slowly growing, been open through the whole pandemic.
Yeah.
Kind of decided maybe it might be a good idea to advertise a little bit of what he's got in his shop.
Sure.
It's right next to the Jellyfish Donuts. My sister owns Jellyfish Donuts. It's in the same building, 2 doors down. Come give us a try, see what we got.
It's a whole family operation. So
Yep.
did you collect anything interesting during the pandemic?
So my dad, he collects from up north. He
Okay.
specializes in fossilized walrus ivory, mastodon, mammoth. We have a lot of signed, neat pieces.
Mm-hmm.
We also have masks. We have medicine bags and coin pouches made from silver.
Very
We got
cool.
all sorts of hand-carved items throughout the store.
Yeah.
It's all kind of antiques, kind of like the old trader post or whatever.
It's absolutely beautiful, and I don't know whether to be afraid or
Well, the kids
scared
seem to
or-
love. We call the wolf Gooch, as we used to have a half wolf dog living down below us, and
Yeah.
so we name him Gooch. All the kids seem to love him. The dogs seem to love him.
All right, come on down. Check out Gooch. Check out these fun items, and check out the Beachcomber and Jellyfish.
Yeah, come check out the Beachcomber.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Bob. Teamwork.
I got like half the kids were like, yes, let's go. The other one was like,
Deep in the thick of the Blueberry Arts Festival, I have run into Val, the reigning diva. Val, tell me, why do you come to Blueberry Arts Festival?
Blueberry Arts Festival, I love to support the community. There's so many great arts and crafts. It's just great to be out and about again and being able to see your coworkers, your family, your friends, and just be out here in the community enjoying this beautiful weather
Yeah,
and buying lots of great stuff.
And is there a particular booth or an event that you're looking forward to today?
I love, and I cannot pronounce it, it's like karushkas, but their pickles are great.
Yeah.
I just got some coconut chocolate bread. We're looking for a silver ring. Oh, got this one. So yeah, lots of great stuff out here. And my daughter said, Mom, what's your budget? And I said, what's a budget? So
It's going to be a crazy day out here for Val and family. All right, thank you very much, Val.
thank you.
I am with the artist formerly known as Alaska Rose. Hello there.
Oh, hi.
Welcome. So this is some really nice jewelry that you have here. Why are you named the artist formerly known as Alaska Rose?
Well,
though?
I thought people would like to know who I was. I used to make jewelry under the name Alaska Rose, and so that's why I call myself the artist formerly known as Alaska Rose, because I left Ketchikan and came back. And so here's my new line, which is sterling silver backed with colored shell or abalone, and I do the sterling silver rings. You can find my work at Crazy Wolf all year round,
cool.
and at the Celebration store over across from the Mary Frances.
Now your booth is right here in the thick of all of the activity
Yes.
at Blueberry. How are you enjoying the crowd turnout this year?
I am loving it, and I'm loving the food also, which is very conveniently located. Did you notice my Sharon Huffman shirt with blueberries?
That is
She
quite
doesn't
beautiful.
make this kind anymore.
Wow! So that's really like a
I got it
vintage
at
shirt.
The Blueberry Fest years ago.
How many blueberries would you say you've been to?
Oh, I don't know, maybe half a dozen.
And very important question, do you yourself like blueberries?
I love blueberries.
All right, awesome.
Yes.
Great. And what are some of the things you look forward to when you come to the Blueberry Arts Festival?
When I come to the Blueberry Arts Festival, I like to have the crepes blusette. I check out the food booths. I bought a T-shirt with a print on it. I like to patronize the other artists.
Okay, yeah, very nice.
So we have Grace with her beautiful.
Ooh, very nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So that's what I do, and then I share a booth with my friend Mary Jo, who makes paper.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Alaska
you.
Rose. You are quite talented.
Thank you.
And thanks for chatting with us today.
Thanks. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you. I am here with Tim and Marie, who are volunteers at the Blueberry Fun Run this morning. How did the run go this morning?
It was great.
Awesome.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun. Beautiful weather for it, and we had some good fast runs, so it was fun.
Now, I understand this is your very first Blueberry Festival. It is. How are you enjoying it?
We're loving it. We're loving it. And the people are great. The booths have been great. The run was amazing. We had about 80 runners this morning that showed up and ran in force. And the sun came out today, so you can't ask for much more.
And where did you start from, and where did the run go to?
We start right at the corner of Mission and Main, and it ran out towards the Federal Building about 2.5K, and then turned around and came back. There was also a 10K run that around 10 people ran, and that ran just further out, turned around and came back.
That's a commitment.
It was great. Yeah,
Awesome.
no, those guys are great. We had a fast time for that too.
Are you all members of the Ketchikan Running Club?
We are not.
We are not. We
Okay.
are both Peace Health people. So Peace Health was the second volunteer and the sponsor of it. So we are representing them.
Is there any particular event or booth you are looking forward to today at the Blueberry Festival?
You know what?
Peace Health.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm excited about
and
the vaccine
vaccine.
stuff. Yeah, the vaccine stuff's been going great. I've heard they've been doing a lot of people, so we're really excited about that. So that's
And
been
there's a
good.
drawing. If you've been vaccinated and bring your vaccine card, you get entered into a drawing for cash at 4:30 today.
That's awesome.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That is great.
And if
Yeah.
you're not vaccinated, they are doing vaccines here.
Great.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for speaking to me today. I appreciate it.
Well,
Yeah, thank
thanks.
you guys.
And enjoy
Great.
your first
Yeah,
blueberry
enjoy
too.
it.
Thank you.
thanks, guys.
Awesome. Bye. All right, I'm here with Stephanie from Women in Safe Homes, and she's here to tell us there's an event coming up. What's going on here?
Yeah, so our board of directors here, we're holding a men's march. It's going to be on August 21st from 1 to 3. It's called Walk a Mile in Her Shoes. Basically, we're getting all the good guys out in town to throw on some 4-inch heels to walk
Yes.
a whole mile from Community Connections parking lot all the way to Berth 4. And we're doing it in either teams of 4 for $150, or you can be a solo walker for $40. All the proceeds go to the Wish shelter, and we're moving into a new shelter in the fall, which I'm sure you heard. So it's all for a good cause, and it's going to be super entertaining and awesome. Pizza Mill is sponsoring a barbecue after the walk, so come on out, sign up at the website www.wishat.org/fundraising, or just come by Blueberry and sign up here.
Are the shoes included when they
The
sign up?
shoes are included.
They are?
Yep.
Where are you getting all these large-sized high heels?
Well-
I have big feet. I need to find out.
Crystal Panino, who's one of our board members, she's been the best. She's really spearheaded this whole campaign. She bought how many shoes? Like 70 something. Yeah, like 70 shoes.
Wow.
Yeah, all big sizes too, so don't
Great.
worry. We got you guys covered.
All right.
Yeah.
Awesome. And so how's it going down here at the Blueberry Arts Festival today?
Going
You getting
great.
A good turnout at the booth?
Yeah, everyone's coming by getting some stress relief balls. We're selling bricks for the new shelter, the Wall of Empowerment, so you can come buy one of those. They're $150, and it's going to be really great. We're excited about the new facility and all the services we're able to provide in the community.
Wonderful. Well, thank you very much, Stephanie. And
Thanks,
thank you
Abby.
all for everything that you are doing for our community. Wish is
Yeah.
wonderful. So thank you very
Yay,
much.
thanks.
I don't even need to introduce her because Joe just did. Folks, we have been so lucky to have Dr. Zink and Director Hedberg here from the Department of Public Health for the state of Alaska. They've been answering questions. They've been all throughout the Blueberry Arts Festival. They are so awesome. They did the fun run. Woo! Yes?
Yeah.
Did you guys win? No winning. All right, but please welcome Dr. Zink to the stage.
Give it up for Dr. Zink. Dr. Zink.
Hi everyone, it's so great to be here. Thank you so much for the introduction. I kind of love that you almost slipped in Ketchikan there, because you guys live like in the most beautiful spot in the state. So I'm Dr. Ann Zink, I'm the Chief Medical Officer for the state of Alaska. We've got Heidi Hedberg, our Director of Public Health here. We just really wanted to come. Thank you all for being here. Ketchikan is amazing. You guys have been doing such an amazing job responding to this virus. It's been hard. It's been long. This has really impacted us all in really different ways. It's great to see the support for businesses out there. You know, the enemy is the virus and not each other. And so the more that we work together to push away this virus and to be together, the better off we are. It's great to see so many people getting vaccinated. There's a lot of great questions out there. And if you have any questions about the vaccine, about data, about the way the state's been responding, anything, we want to be fully transparent and here to answer your questions. So we're here today. I'm going to hang out here and then go over to the vaccine booth. Bring it. We really want to hear your questions and have a conversation about what this looks like. The vaccine reduces your chance of getting COVID with the Delta variant by 8 times and reduces your chance of hospitalization and death by 25-fold. That's a big difference, particularly when many of our Alaska hospitals are becoming quite overwhelmed right now. Anchorage is really, really full, and we're really seeing this Delta variant surge quite a bit around the state. And just like hazardous weather conditions, we know how to seatbelt, we know how to distance, we know how to drive safely. And so when we got a lot of virus spreading, there's tools that we have. The best one we have is vaccine. So thank you all for being there. Congratulations for your $100 and getting vaccinated. That's awesome. I'm super excited for Eric. And let us know we're here. But thank you so much for letting us come participate in your fun run and to really just have an awesome festival. So great. I'll hand it back over.
Give it up for Dr. Ann Zink, giving us the information that we need.
All right, I'm here with Paul Robbins. Paul, why do you come to the Arts Festival?
My family always comes out to the Arts Festival for the food. There's such
Ooh.
amazing stuff here.
Yeah, what do you got in this container here?
Well, this is the leftovers of the lunch we just had. We always hit up the booths with the Shanghai lumpia. That's probably our favorite. And then on the way, we got to check out the baked goods because people do so many amazing things with blueberries around here. My favorite is any kind of pie I can find, but if you put it in a cookie, I'm pretty happy too.
All right, awesome. Are you looking forward to any music or any booths or?
Absolutely. While we ate lunch, we were sitting there listening to Joe Williams. He's one of our favorite performers in Ketchikan. Got a lot of great local bands here. So just the environment of the Blueberry Festival is fantastic. And after the past year, I think we kind of all needed it. I think we got pretty much all of Ketchikan out here.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but I can kind of sense an energy this year of just people feel relieved to be out here and be able to celebrate together. What do you think about that?
Yeah, absolutely. People are definitely excited to be out here. You can see how happy they are that we have such a beautiful day to do it and to come out and support their local businesses. And can I say that the layout this year is much better, not only just for the traffic pattern, but it gets us moving past the brick and mortar businesses so we can support them as well. I think they did a really good job setting it up this year.
That's great. Thank you so much for talking with us, Paul.
No problem.
100-second challenge. You gotta hang from the bar for 100 seconds. If you can do that,
what do you get?
You get this fancy balloon right here.
Whoa! All right, I'm down at the illustrious COVID station where I am talking with Brenda and Valerie from Power of Wellness Family Health Clinic. How's it going down here?
Going great. Yeah.
Going amazing, yeah.
Are you having a good turnout today?
Yeah, we are, yeah. We've got lots of people interested.
Wonderful. And so have you been, I'm assuming you've been to Blueberry Arts before.
Of course.
What are some of the things you look forward to every year?
The food. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
The food,
And I love
yes.
seeing everyone's artwork and
Yes.
everyone's own creativity. It's
Awesome. Great. Well, people can come on down and get their blood pressure checked
And learn all about the urgent care services that we'll be offering.
That's
We're
right.
open 7 days a week now.
Okay, awesome. That's like that's the only urgent care center that's opening,
Yes,
right?
yes,
In the community,
yes,
so that's
yes.
very important.
And sometimes it's that nice step in without going to the emergency room. Yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes the emergency room is the only answer, but it's nice to have another option.
Wonderful. Well, thank you very much, Brenda and Valerie.
Thank you.
And without further ado, we have the Blueberry Beard Contest hosted by the one and only Barbara Morgan!
Give it up for Barbara Morgan.
Welcome to the Beard Mustache Contest. I have the sign-up sheet right here.
Awesome.
So who needs to come up and sign up for your category? You know what? I would never have guessed that you were competing. Did you pick? I've got a few people already signed up. We have more people coming on up here. As soon as we get everybody signed up, I'm going to actually call people up by category. We've got 3 people in the first category. We have 2 categories. The best wild man / woman, could be either. And then the most artistic. And then everybody, all the contestants are going to be automatically entered into People's Choice. And then you guys are going to have a vote at that point. Who do you think has the most awesome beard and/or mustache? All right? Last call for signing up for the Beard and Mustache Contest.
Oh, too sexy for this beard. Too sexy for this beard. So sexy, it's weird.
Exactly. Okay, for our judges we have Chelsea, Yay! Abby and Ryan.
Yay, everybody!
Yep, and they get to come up here and they're going to judge all of the contestants. As they spread their stuff, they're going to come up and each one of them gets to walk along the whole front here.
Catwalk.
Show you all the catwalk. This is the catwalk right up here in front. So I see nobody else coming up to sign up, so I'm going to call up the first group, which is for Best Wild Man.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Best Wild Man.
Best Wild Man. So Doug Perry, Ricardo Burquez, and Scott Markwell. Could you please come up to the stage?
Wild thing.
Guys, this is.
You make my heart sing. You make everything free.
Okay,
I'm
so
wild thing.
Doug, I want you to go ahead and well, actually the judges seem to be coming to you. All the judges are going to come to the contestants this time. Check out all of the beers, all the decorations. How wild are we? We're pretty wild. Woo! Okay. Now they're conferring. We're not going to get the results right away.
Born to be wild. Born to be wild.
Did you see enough in this group? So, for most artistic, I need Doug Perry, Ricardo Burquez, Billy Matthews, and Mike Gates. Please come up to the front of the stage. Give these guys a big hand.
I think the guy with the Smurf riding the Raven shirt should get an honorable mention for the shirt. That's just an awesome shirt.
Okay, judges. You want to go ahead and go out in front and check them all out? Ask questions. Take your time. No need to rush.
Unfortunately, I haven't seen you.
I think I should kind of do some dance moves or something, but that's just me being exploitative. Are the judges ready?
Judges, are you catching the dance moves? Gotta catch the, check it out.
Did you notice the sweet dance moves? There's a little bit of extracurricular points there.
Man. Okay, who's ready for the announcement of who won? That's right. So, Best Wild Man, not for the first time, Doug Perry.
People's Choice Award, win! Mike got the People's Choice, that's nice. Ricardo got the most artistic. With the Smurf shirt there. Yeah, we like it. We like your body.
Thank you very much to all the contestants.
Yeah.
See you again next year.
All right, we are at the heated and contested Ketchikan Mustache and Beard Contest, and I am standing with the amazing winners of today. Why don't each one of you tell me your name and the category that you won today?
I'm Mike Gates. I won People's Choice.
Ricardo Burquez, artistic.
And Doug Perry, I was the wild man this year.
Doug, did you kill that bear yourself?
A friend of mine did.
All right.
Yeah. Got into the middle of a berry patch and didn't want to leave, and we argued about it. So when he got a little aggressive, he was demise.
You're indeed a wild man. And now, how long did it take you to grow that beard?
Since the quarantine started, so it's a little over than a year.
Wow, I'm very impressed. And now you have coordinated your whole outfit. We have Blue and white stripes with the whole shirt.
Yes, I went kind of for the Cruella de Vil sort of look here, but it was a tough beard Olympics this time.
It really was. Well, congratulations to all three of you. Great job. Good beards. Thank you very much. I'm here with Bob, Charlie, and Homer. And Bob, tell me, why do you come to the Blueberry Arts Festival?
So Homer can get, anything spilled on the ground, hot dogs, popcorn, that sort of thing, and to check some stuff out.
Does Homer have a particular dish he likes?
Popcorn. Popcorn is his favorite, yeah.
All right, great. Now, Charlie, were you in the run today, the fun run?
Yes, I was.
And how did it go?
Got a 22-minute for the 5K.
Congratulations, that's really exciting, awesome. And how many years have you been coming to the Blueberry Arts Festival?
This is my first time.
This is your first time?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, good. Well, get out there, enjoy, get some food, hear some music, and have a good time.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you very much. All right, Adam Hudson here, otherwise known as the naughty guy.
That's me.
Happy Blueberry Arts Festival to
Thank
you.
To you as well.
How's it going down here at your booth?
We're doing pretty good. You can see there's a lot of people around, and this morning has been crazy. If you're not already down here, get on down here, support the local artists. There's a lot of cool things to see and do.
What are you making there?
This is going to be a breast cancer ribbon. I got a few of them down here. That's a really popular item.
Yeah. Are you seeing a good turnout at the booth this year?
I have, yes. Just hundreds of people all day.
Wonderful. And what do you look forward to at the Blueberry Arts Festival?
Just meeting new people from everywhere.
Yeah.
Just people of all walks of life, no matter what.
Right?
It's just fun.
And I've met quite a few people today who have had this is their first Blueberry Arts Festival, and it's a little bit different. How do you like the new layout this year?
I like this a lot better. This prevents a lot of the bottlenecking that usually happens up at the State Building. This is more open, but I really honestly wish we would have had it more centered in the street so there's more walking room.
Ah, yes, yes.
But other than that, I got no complaints.
All right, and these are some serious bats you got behind us. That could hit some serious fish, huh?
These are called the Elkabong. Just a fish bunker. They're good for whatever you want to use it for.
All right, awesome. Well, thanks for chatting with us, Adam.
Yeah, thanks.
And good
Thanks
luck today. Yeah.
All right.
All right, I'm here with Bug. We're chilling on his carpet over here. Bug, what's going on at this stand here?
This is the Knucklehead booth. This is our third Blueberry Festival, probably our third or fourth year actually doing clothes.
Yeah.
We're an art collective trying to do clothes to get a name. This is parts of our third collection and some blueberry, some just random stuff. We have cameras and pendants and Yeah, just hanging out, napping on the carpet.
This is a great carpet napping spot, I have to say. You're like right in the center of everything. So with the art collective, are you putting the art on the t-shirts?
Yes.
Is that what's happening?
I'm the designer of Knucklehead.
There we go.
Olivia Martinez, who might be behind me, I don't know if she's in the, yep, she's in the frame, the one in the orange sweatshirt. She's the artist. So it's kind of like a joint collaboration. I want to just reach out to Alaska artists in general, and I want to put Alaska on the map, and that kind of goes with like the logo that I've been...
Super cool.
That's it.
Super cool, Bug. Awesome. And so how many blueberry festivals have you been to?
Man, throughout my whole life, a lot.
If you were to put a number on it, like how many do you think?
Like every single year.
Like
so
every year. So like 46 years.
Yes.
Yes.
So like for me being alive. So I've probably been to like at least 18 of them.
And what's your favorite part about it?
I like seeing all my friends. It's kind of like high school, where in the sense of like, oh, it's like a break period and I get to go hang out with friends. But like everyone just comes and gives me their money.
That sounds like a dream. Are you sure you're in heaven?
Yeah, it's awesome, right?
Yeah.
And like with how little of sleep I've had in the past few days, I'm like so delirious that I'm like, this might be heaven.
Okay.
Afterlife time.
All right. Well, people should swing by and check out Knucklehead/Heaven and say hello to Bug.
And you can find us on Instagram at Knucklehead Alaska, or my Instagram is just Buggy, Buggie, and Olivia's is OM Martinez.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Bug.
Thank you so much. This is awesome.
Ooh, good job.
All right, now we've made our next stop on this journey is with the Ketchikan Wellness Coalition, talking to the lovely Kristen Vandegeer. Kristen, how's it going down here today?
It's gorgeous today. Absolutely gorgeous. I can't ask for a better day.
And how's the turnout?
We've been really busy. It's actually just came around and I think people scattered, but it's been really, really wonderful to spread the word about the Wellness Coalition.
Yeah, absolutely. And the Wellness Coalition is up to so many wonderful things. What are some of the things that you are educating the public about today?
So we are really in town to promote the health and wellness of everybody in the community. So there's a lot going on with all of our task forces. We're really highlighting our Peers Task Force, formerly known as the Drug-Free Communities. So we have some drug disposal kits available for people. We have our community gardens on promo. You can come over and grab our
cookbook.
Sorry, our cookbook, yes. And we are also collecting information from our community wellness survey, so that's super, super important.
Oh, wow.
We haven't had these sort of community events in a long time, so we're really hoping that people will come over and complete these surveys so we can get some data and see what people need.
Yeah, I was going to say the last one that I remember seeing a community event with KWC was like Stomp the Stigma, I think.
That was last September, and
Yeah.
we're ready. We're gearing up for that again.
I'm so
Yes.
glad that you are out and about and spreading the message of wellness to the community.
Absolutely.
Great.
Yes.
Now, is this your first Blueberry Festival?
This is my first. We got here about a year ago, so
Okay.
it's really, really wonderful. I'm excited
Have you been
for these.
chained to the table the whole day, or are you
No,
able
no.
to get out and enjoy a few things?
This morning for a couple hours, I was able to kind of walk around with my husband and just sort of get the feel of it, and it's so fun.
Awesome. Well, I hope you can get out and get some food. You can hear the music from here.
The music
but
is
go
perfect.
see it live and enjoy the day.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Kristen.
Thanks. Have fun.
Hey there, Armando. How's the Blueberry Arts Festival going for you?
It's pretty cool, to be completely honest. This is my first year here, living out here in Ketchikan. Came from California, got tired of the city, and I love it out here.
Are you liking the fresh air today?
Yes, yes. Way better than the California heat, I'll tell you that much.
Awesome. So what are some of the things that you are checking out today at the festival?
A lot of the jams and the organic foods that they got out here.
Yeah.
It's really, really good. My wife's friend, she ended up getting some organic like ointment, medicine stuff. So I think it's pretty cool that they have all kinds of different stuff like that, especially the food vendors. The food out here is pretty good too.
So is this a family affair for you today? Are you here down with your family?
Yeah, for the most part, it's just me and my wife and her friend, and then my mother-in-law and father-in-law. They're somewhere around here.
Oh wow, you get the yeah. See, it is a family affair.
Yeah, so we're just out here chilling, kicking back.
All right, great. Well, enjoy the day.
Thank you. You too.
Music sounds great, and have some fun.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Armando.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
All right, we're here. The next stop on the journey is Wolf Point Produce with Nicole Dubé. How's it going down here?
Oh my gosh, so good. We are sold out of blueberries. Exciting, but a little bit sad, but we do have some other amazing produce.
Okay, awesome. What do you got here today at this stand?
Okay, so we have our limes. Always good. Behind you we have our red bananas. Not any bananas. We have red bananas. We have our cooking bananas.
Yep.
We have the world's biggest.
What's a cooking banana?
Granny Smith. Okay.
Is that like a plantain?
Kind of like a plantain.
Okay.
Yes.
Love some plantanos.
And then we have the world's biggest Granny Smith.
Yeah, you do.
And then, of course, our swag, our merchandise.
Yep. Okay,
So
you are expanding. You've got swag. We've got, it's not even just fruit anymore.
Right?
This is awesome. This is great.
We want people walking around town with our t-shirts.
Okay, so if
they love our
somebody
fruit.
wants to bake an apple pie and then have some good plantanos after with some, a little sour
While
cream.
wearing our t-shirt.
That's it. While wearing their t-shirt, this is the stop.
This is it.
All right, great. Now, you grew up in Ketchikan.
Yes.
Did you always look forward to the Blueberry Arts Festival?
Yes, I did.
And
Blueberry is just such a big deal.
It is.
It's almost like the 4th of July.
And what are some of the things that you really look forward to when you come here?
All the booths, obviously the food, everything you've ever wanted to eat with blueberry in it, but seeing the whole town, because this is where you see everybody.
and it's super fun. And then all the artists. This is where you come to get your buckets made, you know, to pick your blueberries. This is where you come to get your fabulous earrings. This is where you come to get anything handmade that you've been looking forward to the whole year.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Nicole.
Well, thank you, Abby.
Festival. Take it in. Blueberry Festival, yeah!
This is the last event of the 46th Annual Blueberry Arts Festival, so I'd like to thank you all for coming. Just a few quick reminders. Masks are required in the space, but if you're coming up to tell a ghost story or a poem, please feel free to take down your mask. If you're uncomfortable speaking into the mic, I do have little plastic baggies. You could put a plastic baggie over the mic if that made you feel comfortable. And the other thing I'd like to do is acknowledge that we are here on the ancestral lands of the Taant'a, Kwáan, and Sanyaa Tlingit, and we are very honored to be here. So, I want to let you know I'm going to be the host of the contest today. Usually it is Ray Troll, who is the founder of the Richard Brodigan, Dick Whitaker, and Lillian Friends Trout Fishing in America Party Slam. But he is unable to be here today, so it's going to be me. And I want to thank you for joining me. We have some awesome sponsors for this. First of all, can you help me thank Rafi, who just left the room, and the New York Festival. Thank you, Rafi. Thank you, Elizabeth. You guys are awesome, even if you aren't in the room. Also, we want to thank the Soho Coho. Yay! We want to thank Chinook & Company. Yay! And we want to thank Parnassus Books. Yay! So we're going to get started here pretty quick. Kirsten Baltz is going to get started. And will you be reading a poem first? I will. She's going to do her poem first, and then she's going to do a reprieve with an awesome ghost story. Here we go, Kirsten! Yay!
This is called Honey.
Yep.
Okay, are we good?
Yeah, we're good.
When I first visited my future self, she took me in her arms and held me like I wished my mother had before all the muscle wasted from her bones. She smelled of wood smoke and aged whiskey with crow's feet that were filled with more laughter than tears. A smile curled at the edge of her lips, just like the one that I have practiced so many times in the mirror. She held my hand. They looked like my grandmother's, full of paper and grace and a love for small things that youth has not granted the patience for. Our hazel eyes meet, and hers are filled with the peace I have spent all of my hours chasing through the anxious grasslands of my mind, having sacrificed the trees for journals filled with a thin hope hanging on black lines that somewhere in blank pages I would find that I did love myself. She wiped the tears from my cheek and promised that someday the world would taste like honey.
Oh my God.
And give me a second to find the ghost story. It's based sort of off of a ghost story I heard from out in Refuge Cove when a mom and their daughter flipped a canoe and were saved by what was probably an old fox farm person, but they thought he was a ghost. Andrea tried not to breathe in the frigid waters of the North Pacific as she struggled through layers of skirts and petticoats towards the surface. She gulped for air as she broke through the black waters, blindingly reaching for anything that would keep her afloat. Her fingers sunk into something soft and warm. Through the moonlight, the cabin boy's body rolled over and stared at her with blank eyes before he sunk beneath the waves. Andrea drew herself back, trying not to scream. Her head struck something solid. Strong hands tore her from the water as the ice in her limbs pulled her into unconsciousness before she could say thank you. She woke up warm and struggled to open her eyes against salt and exhaustion. When she succeeded, she saw a large fire and a ragged man sitting on the other side. She could see the ocean through his wool jacket. He tipped his cap, holding a scarred finger to his lips. Silently, he pulled a deck of cards from his shirt pocket. They were as worn and transparent as he was. He gestured to her to join him. A cribbage board appeared before them. The next morning, Andrea woke to the yells of living men. They gestured to one another as she stumbled from the woods. "You must have played cards with old Shep," one of the men said. "He only ever returns one." In the water, dozens of bodies floated on the tide.
How about Shelly Sonoras? Yay!
This is called Wispy Misty. The gent walks onto the Ketchikan docks and observes the boats beyond. From a place nearby, he relishes the din of lively song. She arrives with the fog in silent shoes, in a graying dress and faded eyes of blue. The gent feels her to be drawing, but fiercely risky. She leans into him and whispers, "Hello, I'm Misty." He powerlessly offers her his arm. She accepts with a smirk and soaks up all his charms. They find cozy seats in the local bar where they pour from the decanter. They speak of youth, misdeeds, love, and engage in endless banter. The gent pays up the couple courses to the deck. He pulls Misty close and kisses upon her neck. To commemorate the moment, he pulls out his phone. The fog is heavy now, and he looks, and she is gone. The gent stares up in the gentle drizzling, then runs inside to the barkeep quizzing, "Where is she? Where is she?" The barkeep states, "Pull up a seat, I'll get you a whiskey." The gent asks, "Then will she be? Will she be? Oh, my Misty." The barkeep offers the drink and states, "This vision has a long history. She's been visiting the docks now over a century." What the barkeep says next chills him to the bone. "Sir, I worked here all night. I saw you, and you were alone."
Awesome. All right, Shelly, thank you so much. Evan, you got a poem for us? Evan Porter sang in the main stage, the COVID yesterday, and here he is reading a poem. So, way to do Blueberry, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, so I've been writing song lyrics since I was a little kid. And recently I got gifted a couple of poetry books, so I've been trying to write like actual poetry instead of just writing like song lyrics, like just, chorus type stuff. But yeah, so this is my version of poetry. So, sound of drums crowd lonely alleys. A man's voice summons wanderers. Nowhere left to return for the traveler. Distant lands once seen before an arrow to the knee. Pristine rivers flowing. Ripe berries for local spoil. Somewhere called by music. Distant lands once seen before an arrow to the knee. Keen eyes watch weather patterns. A turn in the tide, a shift in the wind. Stars crying out for navigators' attention. Distant lands once seen before an arrow to the knee. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yay! All right. Oh my goodness, we have Katie Posey to tell a story. Is it a poem or a ghost story? She's got a ghost story for us. Awesome.
Okay, I don't do this very often, so bear with me. So I definitely believe in ghosts, without a doubt. And I used to live over on Pennock Island, and we have a dock on Pennock, and we would tie our boats up every single day, and on the cleat, and I also have this amazing person in my life. Her name is Eileen Driver, but I always called her Honey, and my kids called her Honey because she was our surrogate grandma. So her name was Honey to us because she wasn't really our grandma. And she always wanted to come to Ketchikan, and she always wanted to visit us on Pennock Island. And she had what she called her trucker name, which was Lola. And she wanted to always be on the go and doing fun things. And she thought it would just be the most amazing thing to come onto Pennock and hang out with us and drive the boat. And she would talk to me about our life there, and she never got to visit. The whole 13 years we lived there, she never got to visit. And it was always one of those things that was like a regret, right? So Honey was also a chain smoker. And she would sit on the front porch and she'd smoke cigarettes all the time. So she smoked this very Pall Mall. I don't know if anybody is familiar with Pall Mall, but it was menthol Pall Mall, and it was this very distinctive smell. And she wasn't allowed to smoke in the house, so she always sat on the porch and she smoked on the porch, and it was just something that she did. So I would sit on the porch with her and we would talk about Pennock Island and all the crazy, wonderful adventures we had, and she'd smoke her cigarettes. Well, Honey was diagnosed with cancer and she died, which is really sad. But I was there in Seattle helping with her passing, and my husband was home alone on Pennock Island with the kids and the boats. And my friend Amanda, who is her daughter, who I was helping, was really bummed because she thought that when her mom passed finally, she would feel the presence of her mother with her. And she wasn't feeling it. And she was just so sad and so frustrated. And I was like, well, you know, maybe she's in this liminal stage. Maybe she hasn't gone the whole way yet. You know, we just have to take our time and be open. And she's like, yeah, I want a sign. I want a sign. Well, a couple days went by. Meanwhile, you know, cell phones are real, and I'm texting back and forth with my husband. And one of the stories that I had told Honey before she passed was about our brand new boat, which we had got in July, and it was called the Blue Boat. And it was called the Blue Boat because it was blue, and she was really excited about the Blue Boat. It had a nice motor on it, 225 horsepower, and we took it fishing, and we took the kids boating, and it was just this wonderful thing. So my husband's home alone, and this fog sits in, and I'm not there, I'm in Seattle, and the fog just sunk down onto the house and surrounded the dock and surrounded the boats, and it was so thick that you could hear foghorns just like that. And my husband was really worried and he was really stressed, and he didn't understand why he was so worried and he was so stressed. So he went down to check the boat, and the Blue Boat was gone. It was gone. And he started to panic. Now, one of the things that happens on a really foggy day in Ketchikan is it's calm. If there was wind, the wind would blow the fog away. And so on the foggiest days, it is the calmest. And he went out there on the pier, and it was dead calm and totally socked in. And he could smell cigarette smoke. And he said it was the eeriest thing because we don't smoke. We're like out in the middle of nowhere, and he could smell cigarette smoke. And he was looking around and he couldn't find anything. And he was really worried about the boat. So he decided to jump in the skiff. And he went out and he couldn't see anything, and it freaked him out because he was totally surrounded, and the GPS was in the Blue Boat and he didn't have a GPS, so he decided to go back because the kids were alone at the house and nobody was watching him. So he came back and he tied up and he called our neighbor, and he's like, listen, I don't know what to do. The Blue Boat disappeared. And the neighbor said, well, call the neighbors down the way. Sometimes it just floats to the next dock. So he called the neighbors down the way, nobody saw anything. And he's like, okay, brand new boat, you know, we haven't paid it off yet, and it's gone. So he's watching the weather, and he's watching the weather, and he's watching the weather, and he's like, I'm really stressed, and he's texting me, I'm really stressed, I don't know what to do. I'm like, just stay at home, you know. The number one rule is don't make it worse, right? So the next morning he woke up and the fog had lifted, and he and the kids jump in the Lund, and they go on search for the blue boat. And the blue boat had sailed around Pennock Island and got caught in an eddy and was spinning in a circle in the eddy. And he was able to grab it and tow it back home and tie it back up. And I said, honey finally got her boat right.